It's gone high. Should be looking for the second. Yes, they do get the second. Driven down the ground. That should be the end of the over. It is. So 19 for not in 2. And this one going 15. One was straightly smacked through the commentary box right here. That was that was really bopped straight back where it came from. Well, it's Zishan again. What could he do? Well, yesterday we witnessed a couple of stellar performances, particularly from the batters, and Hiroy Hossein is no exception as well. Led his team from the front. He had to do something special in order to get them. And this time he doesn't. He's been knocked over by Zishan. An important wicket. As I was saying, how important he is for the team. He departs in the most bizarre fashion. It's a very full delivery. He's a man who puts that away easily. Wasn't a doubt. But he has just chopped it out to his thumbs. Well, the change in the opening bowling has worked. It was Samsul Kader and Gihan yesterday opening, but today we have we have a slowness of it, and with the overnight rain, it's obviously going to hold the ball much longer at the pitch. It's going to travel much slower, and the fast outfield may be getting slower as well due to the rain last night. Well, it's the captain. Yesterday played a handy knock, but he couldn't just bat it through the long bowling. It wouldn't be a surprise if they had their fielders in the 30 yards at the moment. We couldn't see a lot of boundary hitting at the moment, apart from the fast bowler in the previous over. But Zishan has really kept his economy very well. Just sticking to the plan, attack the stumps. For Golden Eagles, who have started off well despite the loss of wicket. It was a big wicket too. Well, it's a new bowler who's being introduced. Mohammad Akwaid. A good bowling change, I suppose. The new ball obviously very slippery, and with the slippery hands, sometimes you do get the ball to release in your undesired way, but he's good control of it. Oh, it's a complete mix up. Has he got it out? Yes, it is. It was a complete howler in the middle. No need to go for the second. The communication was poor, but the throw was superb. I was about to say that bowling towards the pad wasn't the right call by any bowler. Yesterday, we see many being whipped on the leg side, particularly fine leg. But this time he plays it to mid wicket and trying to go for the second. They weren't quick in the reaction, they weren't quick in response. They lose one cheaply, and it's their skipper as well. By any batsman in the world, if you ask the question, which is the worst way you can get out, there's a single answer to everyone. Maybe particularly others would have different opinions, but from a batter's point of view, run out is the most cheaply you can get out because you merely committed suicide. That's what they would say. And it's not the best of starts for Golden Eagles, who were in hunt for runs, but they are in the hunt at the moment. So Rahul is the only batter there. So Salman Khan, the new bowler. Well, that's a ruthless bouncer there. This is the sort of variation you want from your main fast bowlers. Just using raw pace and hit the deck hard, making the batsman uncomfortable. This time he goes full. Whacks it on the leg side, but that will be just a single. If anyone's watching newly, there's no power play, there's no second power play or third. You can place your fielders in any desired position you want. So with that, it's 4 overs gone, it's 24 for 2. It's the right call from the captain, bringing Zishan back to the attack. This is the bit of captaincy you want from your captain, bringing your best bowler at the moment, who is in hot streak. Look at that. Ball is turning. These crucial decisions will really make the difference in the game. Knowing that Zishan is good in the early overs, attack him. Well, that's the thing for the spinners or for any particular bowler. The main assistance comes from the deep. The field is in the deep. Well, the amount of running they had to do yesterday was insane. Well, the particularly a team that impressed me in terms of running between the wickets and is Lahore, and especially yesterday with their fielding, it was impressive. Almost, almost able to run anywhere in the pitch. Even the bowlers were able to run from the crease to mid wicket. That's the amount of stamina they had. Oh, he had an inside edge with it. Again, it's flying behind. And the love story between the ball traveling to third man and finally continues. It has been the story since yesterday by any bowler, even Zishan itself. Just defense. This is good cricket from both the sides. One trying to put a price on the wickets, and one trying to get as much wickets possible. 2 wickets in 5 overs and 25 runs. Batsman stands They have done a wonderful job in making this last man stands a particular success in Malaysia. Well, it has a real global reach, but without the sponsors, it couldn't have enhanced this beautiful game. Oh, it is hit on the helmet, isn't it? It looked like it. Well, the umpire's checking if he's okay. It was slightly nasty from Mohammad Aikwat, who was just bringing raw pace. Going for the Yorker, and looks like he has failed it, but not the best of timings from the batsman as well. Well, this is what the Pak United captain actually mentioned. Good fast bowlers. Yep, he was pretty right. Except for Ghani Khan, who has been very expensive since yesterday. Wasn't get the best, a bit, not the best day at the office for both days, but definitely Mohammad Aikot is enjoying himself in the middle. Only 4 runs, and the 8 deliveries is bowled. Once again, trying to heave it and is missing. I think he's just beating for pace. We witnessed a couple of occasions yesterday when the fast bowlers are trying to bowl in the offside. They're almost not looking, just swinging the bat, just throwing the bat at it, but no sort of foot movement, just trying to get the bat on ball. Oh, that looked like a purposeful nick, but not the best of efforts. By any means, that is a tough chance. A stick outside edge, keeper couldn't handle it, it went low, and it's a boundary to concede the very final delivery after a superb over. Wasn't a bad delivery, particularly was a very good one, but the edge was not high enough to take by the keeper. And the fielder in the deep who came around wasn't having the best of efforts, couldn't just stop it. But Zishan will be bowling his final over. It looks like they're just giving all for this. And he's gone! Kept low, a wild heave on the leg side. Stumps cluttered. Zishan Ahmed, what a morning he had. What a morning he's having. Wonderful delivery. It's you miss, I hit scenario. He was fairly straight. Don't need to play on the leg side, playing across the line, and he pays the price for it for missing it. Got his alignment, balance, everything wrong, and looks like Rahul departs. So Salman Khan is the only batter there, but it was a good innings. He led them through this far. It wasn't enough. But Zishan, this is great bit of captaincy, great bit of bowling, trusting your bowlers. He hasn't rotated much, which comes to a question: how will the other bowlers fare the coming overs? As far as the weather conditions are concerned, it looks like the sun is kissing all over the pitch at the moment. You could see bright sunshine in a Sunday morning after a overnight rain. It started off the day pretty gloomy, very overcast conditions here at the Kajang High School Oval. Yet we haven't witnessed a bowler bringing his fielders in the 30-yard line. Well, square leg. There's a third man, a very narrow third man, long on. That went through. Well, Noor Asir is the new batter. They simply can't handle the spin of Zishan, who has two deliveries to spare in this over. Only one boundary in the last 10 deliveries, which goes to show how lethal Park United's bowling have been. They've been a completely new side from yesterday. We've been giving boundaries for free against Lango. They've gone with the best options possible. Today they've come with a mission, and the mission is to win the match. And talking about the form of both these sides, they almost have the similar type of form. Losing two in the group stage, winning twice, and winning yesterday's match. Oh, take outside edge. Flies towards third man. Well, not the best way you would want to end your 4 over spell. But that's a significant figure right there. 17 runs conceded in 4, getting 2 wickets. Zishan's contribution seems influential at the start. More importantly, how can the other bowlers back him up? We haven't seen a wicket from Haikwite or the other fast bowlers yet. He's been toiling away, but a wicket here maybe will put them at the driver's seat as half a side is being put back. Batsman just can't seem to track the ball. It was too quick again. Saki back of the line and he's getting the extra bouncy ones. And his extra gone. It was a matter of time when you're facing a fast bowler who has perfect swing, pace. He finds the edge, he almost gloved it straight to keeper. No missing about that. Played with real soft hands. And Salman Khan, who's hanging around there, will depart after scoring 10. Made double digits but couldn't go further, and half the side gone. Park United running riot against the side of won the toss. Park United's captain was really positive in the toss when he mentioned, well, winning the toss will give us an advantage, but losing one doesn't mean we are in the back foot. We have to do what we are given, so we will do the best. That's what he mentioned earlier in the toss. And he mentioned that 150 and 116 is an ideal score for them to chase in the second innings, but maybe restricting them to 120 would be our goal. And I think he has promised what he said at the moment. His fast bowlers have gone full blooded today. Everyone running hard, no one's running cold so far. Everyone is operating the way that they're used. It's a well gel machine so far today. Unlike yesterday, who looked sloppy in the field, scrappy with the bat as well. It's important to step up in the key moments, and cricket has really taught that. We have seen many teams who made the finals or made the top rankings in the stage, the group stages particularly. A great example, KL Zalmi, who have been unbeaten throughout the tournament. But when they were drawn against Global Stars, the second team in the Group A, they weren't able to compete after winning the toss to bat. Global Stars, they really show who boss were. And thus far it's concerned, all the Group A teams have made to the plate championship final and the final. No Group B team has made it further for being in the losing sides yesterday. Oh, what a way to start off. Hunjra, the new batter, immediately right on the block hole. It was a test right on the cards. He slashed it. Oh, slashed it for six. It's gone over the walls. Slightly short of a leg. The width on off it. Slices it and he gets the maximum. Well, the bowler wouldn't be too happy about it, but Mubashir definitely would feel confident about that. But third man was placed right at the correct place. It was exactly where the ball was traveling, but it was the height that mattered at that occasion. Work it with pace. That's what Mubashir has done. Yesterday we witnessed a late hit, a slog from a Slango batter who had moved his way on the offside all the way and bang it onto the fine lake region, and it traveled almost to the streets. It was the furthest hit, and the ones have to pray was the cars on the streets. We would hit one because it was struck so hard that it flew all the way above the nets and the walls, and looks like they have lost one today as well, and they can't seem to have a new one.
It doesn't matter if you are playing in your local park or in front of a packed crowd at a massive stadium. That's what it's all about. The game of cricket. It's anybody's game.
Well, talking about the last man stands, this edition is coming right towards the business, and we have an exciting final, the moment that everyone waited for after this match. And these editions come to a close, and it's Global Stars once again the finalist. The defending champions have once again made it to the final, who look to be the heavy favorites to win. Well, fun fact: the both finalists of today's final were not the table toppers. It was instead Elite Warriors and KL Zalmi. KL Zalmi, the unbeaten side, the only unbeaten side to be precise, winning 4 of their group matches and look on to go towards the final, but they drawn against a tough opponent, a very resilient opponent who looked very solid with their batting, especially Amir Khan. Even though his partners were chipping in here and there but couldn't lengthen their partnership, he made use of his retirement and came out of his retirement, played an innings, extended it to 51 deliveries, scoring 89 runs. That match winning knock was the stepping stone towards the final, and his contribution with the ball, the very final delivery to win the match as well, winning them by 14 runs. It looked like KL Zalmi had it what it takes to win it, but they just couldn't get over the line. Well, with this edition coming to a close, and The next edition for 2026 will take place around May to June. So the registrations are open. So if you would want to compete in these casual matches, play local and you may go global. That's the motto of the last man stands. And there's still plenty of inspection of the ball. Looks like the umpires have decided which one are they going to use. Well, it's often tough to be one as an umpire because had you made a mistake, you would be in the headlines for making the wrong decisions and often being in the limelight in the internet or maybe in news making such controversial decisions. But if there wasn't a news about you, it's probably a day that you have done a good job in the field. So we have to credit the umpires who are standing out there in the hot weather and making crucial decisions. It's always very easy to say it than done. Sometimes we have to realize that they're humans too. Everyone makes mistakes. Even the batters, even the umpires do make mistakes. Everyone will learn from it. Can't fault anyone because at that moment, what you think is what you say. So, well, nonetheless, the umpires are doing a great job and as well, and players resumed in the meanwhile. So, I quite to continue. Well, Mubashir has made everyone run across everywhere looking for the new delivery, new ball. Oh, full toss to start. Not the best of deliveries. Oh, a desperate slide, but not good enough. Well, Mubash Mubashir will score more runs, another boundary, which will take him to which will take him to 10 runs and 50 is up for Golden Eagles. Aikwad, who started off a wicket in the over, has given a 6 and followed by a boundary. And this one was a particularly a loose one. The only loose delivery he's bowled so far. A full toss on the pads. Just had to put it away and a gentle glance towards the leg side. Fielder did good in the deep, but wasn't good enough to stop it from going for a boundary. So Sujan Ali, some new phases into this bowling lineup, unlike yesterday, where we had Samsul was instrumental in getting the wickets. 3 wickets yesterday, 31 runs in his 4 over spell, being the best bowler for Park United against Lango. Oh, oh, slashed hard, slashed at a vacant area. One bounce into the ropes. This is a flourish of boundaries at the moment. Maybe half the side gone, but the engine is still revving to maximum speed. What about that shot? Incredible. He had just thrown the bat at it. It was coming very full right at the slot. He knows that there was no fielder right there. Ruthless. They should be coming for two, but maybe not. Great effort from the bowler. Well, Sujan particularly wouldn't be happy with the way he started with a wide and a boundary. Was coming around the over, around the wicket, and falling to the right hand. They're pretty interesting. Well, that's a very, very vacant region. We're already 8 in this over, and Golden Eagles are starting to feel for this plate final. Well, these two have already played each other, and when the last time when these both were playing, well, before that, it's 61 for 4 and 9 overs. Park United won by 7 wickets, and it was an easy win. It was an easy chase for Park United when they were against them. Golden Eagles were bundled out for 60, which they have really passed the score. It's 61, and it just took 13 overs for them to score 60. It was a really, really good bowling. Wonderful bowling execution. Yeah, barely anyone scored on. It was Rahul who had scored the most as well, similar to this game. And Zishan Ahmed was the man, picking up 3 wickets and 12 runs. So it's a captain, Asif Raza. Well, not the best of efforts in the deep once again. Runs are leaking at the moment. And what a way to welcome the bowler to the crease, and the skipper as well, who thought maybe bringing himself would do would help a little bit of favor. And more running needed for the fielder. And what an effort, what a stop right there. Look at that. But the past matches, you could see Zishan Ahmed has been the kryptonite of Golden Eagles at the moment. 3 wickets, and today 2, 5 wickets against them. And the skipper as well. 2 wickets, giving away 9 runs. They were ruthless against this particular side previously. Oh, that's a superb stop, a run out chance. And that's out. That was pretty comprehensive. He was slow to react. That's a great stop by the captain. Hit hard back down the ground and stops it. Ricochets. Runs quickly towards the delivery. Sharp throw and good stumping by the keeper. So a second run out in the match. Once again, not the quickest of response and reactions in the middle while running between the wickets. 5 wickets gone. So Noor Nasir, who has been playing absolutely well, has to depart in the most annoying fashion possible. Looking at both of these teams, Park United and Golden Eagles, they have won twice, lost twice in during the group stages, and they were drawn in a particularly tough group against Global Stars and Elite Warriors. The Elite Warriors topping the group comfortably with a healthy run rate. being similar to global stars, but that elite performance wasn't there yesterday against the FRCC, the only B team who would progress, the only team from Group B who would progress to the final, who was particularly supreme yesterday when they were playing against them. They look flawless in their batting. Bowling has been exceptional. Arslan Shabir particularly impressed me with the performance of the bat and ball. Good left arm spin. The change in variation he has and the maturity in the batting showcases how experienced he is in this circuit. So lots of discussion going on, and he's setting the field once again. So it's Khairul Alam, the opening bowler of Golden Eagles, the left armer, was particularly key yesterday, but sadly he couldn't get a wicket. Was toiling hard. Very nice action, but let's see what can he do with the bat now. Score is relatively low, not what they expect. Yes, third man slightly into the circle, not too deep at the boundary edge. A quick single. That will be halfway through the innings. It's 68 for 5. Upon winning the toss, it looked like Park United have lived up to their standards, whereas the Golden Eagles were struggling. The fall of wickets suggests that they might have wanted to extend the innings as much as they could. But right now they have only 3 wickets in hand, and the set batter is Mubashir, who has to lead his partner from the front. Earlier on, they mentioned that they would want to do as much as they could, but right now they need someone that could save. Hidoy is gone. Hidoy was really influential yesterday in scoring the runs. Oh, that's much better from Ghani. Using the seam, this time not swinging it, just seaming it back to the left hander. He got the length right, but not the line this time. Well, that's the thing about Ghani Khan. Slightly inconsistent with his line and length, and that's often led him to concede countless amount of runs. 12 from the first, actually 15 from the first, and again. Not the fastest of bowlers, but he relies more on line and length, and he has a good swing as well. Good in swing, can swing the ways both ways, but he likes to swing in. I haven't seen much of the paces coming back into the right-handers or coming back into the left-handers. They like to bowl it wide, so they would want the batters to reach rather than for them to be easy. Like that one again was going away. Mubashir is not happy. He said he's saying to himself, maybe I could have played much better, get a much cleaner timing, a cleaner contact with the bat. Or change in pace. This is very good bowling. This is what you want in T20 cricket, varying the pace, varying the line and length, always making yourself unpredictable. You don't want to bowl at the same spot, but the batsman knows that you're going to bowl there next. Pretty tidy over from Ghani Khan. So it's 73 for 5, and Mubashir Hunjra is the only batter who has the double figures in the middle. Well, he has a lot of responsibilities on his shoulder. So Asif Raza is also having the same amount of responsibility as a captain, getting a wicket. Well, he was absolutely key and crucial for the run out earlier on. What about the stop? It was coming lightning fast. Stopped it one hand, quickly got onto the ball. Now here he knows against which team he should be playing who. That's very good. The decisiveness that Asif has is great. Tickled it. Oh, fine leg is very wide. It's not even a fine leg, it's a square leg. And you have noticed closely the batters having tough time to run in between the wickets as well. Quite slippery out there. You could see the ball screech, the shoe screeching on on the pitch. It suggests that they have not firm grip while running. It's slightly slippery and poised out there. With that being said, after 12 overs, it's 77 for 5. I love one of the main responsibilities of the tournament, making tournament picks and tests. It looked close. Hit the pad, but umpire not convinced as it clearly didn't make any contact with bat and he was missing the stumps anyway. Well, top scorers for this tournament, Arslan Shabir, Amir Khan. Well, Amir Khan has the highest score particularly, and in terms of bowling, we have Nouri Jas, he's got 12 wickets and a hat trick with a fiver. The only man making history in this edition, being the only hat trick and a fiver. Cuts it away. Well, taking back look at history, in 2005, the first last man stands was introduced in London. Oh, a big inside edge. Oh, great stop in the deep as well. Wonderful. This is the sort of intent you want from the fielders. always on their feet. But you should keep your you should have keep your feet right behind the crease as well. So it's a no ball called. Free runs will be carried forward. 13 overs gone. It's 84 for 5. Taking a look back on the history of the game. It started off in England in 2005. It was initially a 20 over match using the pink ball. And that is where the pink ball that we know today used in the test match was started in last man stands. It was replaced to the orange ball that we all know that test cricket was looming in with it. Well, the last man stands was was founded by Bjorn Briggs and Wayne Griff, and it's the widest reaching amateur cricket in the world. While the last man stands clearly states the last man batting in the final innings. It's not played in the traditional innings, but this is not the way you should be bowling. When you smell blood, you should go for the kill, not let it slip away. And the slippery hands just really releasing the ball at the very edge of the pitch. Not the best of efforts. Lack of concentration right there. It's a no ball, particularly a boundary to add with it. More frustrations for Park United. Oh, once again, a poor delivery. Going around the wicket, getting the Yorker, and miserably failed. A low full toss, just whipping it away on fine leg. And it's no doubt that this field, it's gonna race away pretty quickly. He was very swift. Sujan has to think again of what he's doing, the ploy that he's using, trying to get the Yorker. Where they've dealt it very good so far, Golden Eagles. Just 4 away from 100 runs. Oh, he's quick to pick it up, but slipped at the last moment. Once again, not getting the amount of grip that he has with the ball, neither with the shoes. Aiming for the directed. The last moment, he couldn't keep his balance. Pretty expensive from Shujin. They just need the last 3 wickets, but right now the game is under Golden Eagles' control. Carney can still wicketless, and that's the point I've been talking about. Apart from the first two bowlers, there hasn't been much success from the bowling unit yet. A lot of runs being given, and particularly they haven't got the bowling prowess that they should be unleashing. It's a wide delivery. Well, obviously, from the batting point of view, and Golden Eagles must be missing their run machine Hridoy at the moment. Spectacular half century yesterday, keeping his team alive in the tournament. Oh, coming for the second. Ooh, he was inches away hitting the stumps. That also a single there, but Khairul Alam and Mubashir stitching up a good partnership right here. But there hasn't been a hard-earned boundary so far. It's been Park United have been giving away the runs. This is good bowling. Tightening up the screws here, Ganikan. Very tidy, very disciplined. Unlike the first few overs that he went. That's pretty plumb. Oh, the umpire decides not. It's a slight inside edge, or maybe finish just the stumps and they go for three. These are free runs. It was a short run as well. So maybe the extra run was needed to back up the short of run given. And it's 100 up for Golden Eagles. 102 for 5 it is. So it will be drinks break. So with that, we will take a short break briefly. So after the drinks break, we resume, and it's the captain of the ball. Oh! It just brushed his fingers straight away after drinks. Immediate action. That would have been the end of Cairo Alarm. Almost chipping it straight from where it came from. Catch it is the call, and there's a collision. Well, that's not the best of communications while you're fielding. No one called mine. Two fielders collided. A missed opportunity. It's what the captain is describing at the moment. He isn't happy with the effort. That's one thing you wouldn't want. Sometimes overdoing could cost your team. This wasn't overdoing. It was a lack of communication that they had. One was running towards each other, and maybe they would have known for that Kepler. Well, it's box office action in the middle. You could see, and every bit of minute, there's something to watch for. And the skipper ends wicketless nonetheless. It's Malif Shafkat, the new bowler. The style of Donna is the main mantra of his last defense training privilege. Oh, The hitting has been particularly good. You could see them middling it at every single delivery possible, but the areas that they've targeted maybe have not been much effective. Trying to throw his bat at it, not to get, couldn't get any sort of connection. Oh, this should be a easy second. Very late to respond. Once again, a lot. Very casual. Afghanigan very slow. Not able to go hard. And Golden Eagles are really taking this game. Mm. A very tidy over despite the runs being scored. But it looks like one stage it was 41 for 4, and they have come this far. This to have a partnership worth of 59. 79 at the moment. These two have really carried the team from a sinkhole they were. Almost were looking to be skittled. Oh, swept it. Fielder underneath. Should be taking it. Oh, diving effort. Got around. That was an incredible effort coming across. Just couldn't grab it. Oh, inside edge again. How many times have we seen that it was a full toss? And it was particularly a bad shot, not the best we have seen from Mushab Bubashir today. That should have been dispatched, but in good fashion, he gets a run. Bopped it. Oh, is it going for catch? And he spilled it. While the captain is on his feet, was coming straight to the fielder, and another chance goes begging. Asif Raza couldn't believe it. Another opportunity missed, and Mubashir moves to 41. At the moment, he just can't trust his troops. A lot of letdowns. He could have easily gotten 2 wickets. So no. Oh, he's misjudged it again. The field has misjudged it again. Came too in front. Ran too much. And a 6 is conceded. Or maybe a fielder in the direction wouldn't have mattered. Well, at the start, it looked like Park United were a new team, but it's where they are back again at that similar stage where they've been making mistakes continuously. It's almost perpetual that they have a good start and a bad ending. Captain has done a lot today, contributing with the ball. It's just that the field is weren't at their best to assist him. And Golden Eagles have completely taken advantage of it. Another wild heave and not the best of glove works behind the stumps once again. Well, we have to credit both the batters, especially Mubashir. Came to a condition, there was very tough circumstances out there. Loss of 5 wickets, and when he chipped in, my word, he's played a worthy innings. Oh, that could have hit the stumps. He was inches away. Another swing and a miss, but runs are keep flowing. What an innings. Incredible from Mubashir. Given the tough circumstances and with the wet outfield, had to deal with couple of blows as well. And sad to see that the man in set was just couple of runs away, particularly 2 runs away from getting his half century. But he's played a match saving knock, possibly saving his team from a very, very rough position. The early collapse led them to be in tremendous pressure and looked like Park United were all over. And he single handedly turned the game on its head. So Snoody Jas, the final batsman, there's no man there. And what could you describe about his batting? His bowling, his body speaks for itself. Impressive performance yesterday with the bowling, so he's expected to do his work with his fingers and his figures. He's been spinning the ball very well. 5 for and a hat trick. So Shafqat's final delivery, possibly final over of his spell. So Khairul Alam is the only side batter on 30. Not a particularly bad job by Park United. The captain mentioned that he would want to restrict the score to 120 and not 150. Well, 150 is definitely not on the cards unless plenty of sixes and fours being hit, which is slightly hard against Aikwat, who has been bowling very well. Oh, that has hit the helmet once again. Slogged it away on the leg side. Good running in between the wickets, really fast. 3 deliveries to spare. A wicket here could make things interesting, but it wouldn't matter. This is the final over that they're bowling. Oh, that's gone long. That's gone high. That's what you need in the final overs. Bowler who's carried away many batsmen today has been hit dead straight, popped straight where it came from. Much needed maximum. He's nicked and gone. He gets a wicket nonetheless. Noor Ijas departs after scoring a 6. And the last man standing is Khairul Alam. He has 2 deliveries to. Yes, he will be playing the final delivery. So it's 136 to 7. The last man standing. 20 20 overs with 136 for 8, losing all of their batsmen. And Khairul Alam was the last man standing. Some notable performances, a key performance, a match-saving knock from Mubashir like that, but the LBW couldn't make him the first. Couldn't get him to his half century. Was just inches away. A stepping stone. What a retired happily. Century was just inches away. A stepping stone. What a retired happily. Particularly, rest did their job. I'd have to chase 130, 137. So with that, the first innings comes to an end. We'll take a short break, and we will bring you shortly live of the chase of PAK United.
It doesn't matter if you are playing in your local park or in front of a packed crowd at a massive stadium. That's what it's all about. The game of cricket. It's anybody's game. It doesn't matter if you are playing in your local park or in front of a packed crowd at a massive stadium. That's what it's all about. The game of cricket. It's anybody's game. doesn't matter if you are playing in your local park or in front of a packed crowd at a massive stadium. That's what it's all about. The game of cricket. It's anybody's game.
So we are back live once again. Park United batters are back once again out there to lead the chase, and the fielding team is out. Look very energetic. So is the on-field umpires. It's not the hardest of chase as they're concerned. The similar time yesterday, it was Elite Warriors against FRCC. FRCC chased it down pretty well. Mm, It looks like the umpire is signaling to me, I reckon. So it's Khairul Alam, the left armer, against Ghani Khan and Zishan Ahmed. The both opening bowlers are the opening batters today. 137 needed of 100. Almost 1.37 per delivery. 1 to 2 runs. It's good enough. Here we go, first ball of the chase, the plate championship. Ooh, it's a new ball to start off. Ouch, not the best. Oh, he's having a little bit of chat because he's saying that I may not have overstepped it. Clearly, the rules have stated that you have to be behind the crease, not on or beyond. Has to keep that in mind. It's a free hit nonetheless. So, not the best of starts for the bowling side, but Ghani Khan scores a boundary in his very first delivery. So, 5 runs on the board immediately. Positive signs for the chase. Oh, had a slight tickle to it, but maybe not. Umpire thinks there's no contact being made. Well, it's interesting. Yesterday he started off being over the wicket, and today is starting off around the wicket, and he's sticking to the same angle against the left-hander. It's going to be interesting. To witness Afka doing the same thing and Aikwa doing the same the previous innings, but let's see how Zishan is facing. It's caused a lot of problems against Golden Eagles. Starts off well. Good sound at the bat. Running for the second. Flipped it. Looking back at the past matches of Golden Eagle, they've won against the Global Stars, the finalists of this tournament. That was the only defeat that Global Stars had throughout the tournament. It was 134 runs when they posted, and they chased it in no time. But this time, most of the games that they've won was by chasing. They were not good in defending the totals. Real good test. Oh, good defense. It was a thumping Yorker, but looks like it's straightly. He has hit the legs. Maybe on the ankle. That will be a really, really painful feeling. First over got its 12 runs. We have the last time around, both times when they were defending totals, they weren't good enough. Golden Eagles. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Even Hidoi Hossein can't stop himself from bowling wides. And this time is a similar amount of score as well, 137. Previous time 139. And then we have 134. It's the 130s that they've hit where they couldn't get the runs. Previous time against 60 against the similar team that they're playing today. The history showcases they are not particularly the best when defending. Oh, it's gone high up in the air. Oh, that's a slight disadvantage when you have that. While not many fielders are there, only six, and you don't have anyone inside the 30 yards, and you can't afford to have anyone because plenty of gaps. Because if you have someone in front, it's very hard to track back when the ball is going quick. Just in between the wicketkeeper and the fielder once again. Playing very aerial, very airborne. Our runs are flowing very quick for Park United like yesterday. While on the other hand, Park United have a similar history while they're good at chasing. Even though the games that they've chased, they had pretty tough outing against Manti Chulekra, but an easy one was a walk in the path against Golden Eagles. And through the wicket area, I don't think anyone is catching to it. Yep, it does get. It has the legs to go for a boundary. The first proper boundary we've seen so far. Carved it away on the offside, rocks on the back foot, Zishan. Continuing his great form with the ball, translating now with the bat. Well, the last time around, Zishan Ahmed played 13 runs that he scored, and Ghani Khan was not out with 36. The previous time against this similar side playing for the plate, completely getting away from the batter, trying to whack it on the offside. Well, things are very, very positive for Park United. No loss of wickets and just 20 runs. Talking about Khairul Alam, he's got 4 wickets throughout the tournament and 29.4 overs bowled. One of 16 is his best, but this time, what can he do? Yesterday was toiling hard. This time plays it well into the gap. Is it all over? Nope. One bounce. Perfect glance by Zishan Ahmed. What a way to lead the chase. That's what happens when you bowl very straight to the pass and right at the slot. A good pickup shot dispatches it towards square leg. Hitter Hossein has a very good outing this time as well. For Golden Eagles, his best bowler so far, bowling only 16 overs in this edition, getting away with 5 for 22, one being the best bowler so far. He's been the best bowler in this entire tournament, ranked number 1. Oh, thick outside edge. Question is it? Yep, that's the end of the over. So 27 runs in 3 overs. Things are going real smooth for Park United. Very united with the batting as well. Talking about runs scored, Zishan Ahmed only scored 29 runs in his 3 outings. Hasn't had the best of form when it comes to batting, but today he's got 16, almost beating his is quite near to get to this 29 runs if possible. But Ghani Khan, averaging 20, has got 81 runs from his past 5 matches, so I expect him to be the most experienced one. Expecting him to score more in this high stakes plate final. Oh, there's a bad call, and that should be easy. Well, that's not the best of calls, right? The Ghani Khan is really, really frustrated about it. Well, there's a bit of a quarrel between Ghani Khan and Zishan Ahmed. It was an easy two or maybe one. He's saying maybe I should have settled for just a single, not to go for the second. He wasn't ready. He was bit, but Zishan was pretty quick coming with his back to his second, but not so for Ghani Khan. He was too late. He was stuck at the crease at one end. It wasn't quick enough, and they've just thrown a partnership quick, cheaply like that. A man who was expected to score more runs once again, another run out, influencing the batting. Well, a dead silence, and now it looks like Golden Eagles have bounced back in this contest. So it's Mehdi Hassan. Well, he hasn't had best of run scoring form as well. 29 runs in his 3 outings. Hasn't impressed with the bat, but this is a golden opportunity for him to shine. Well, surely the team is missing Samsul. Oh, brushed the keeper's gloves and not able. Oh, he's able to stop, isn't he? It's a wide delivery nonetheless. Exceptional. Good work in the deep. Almost lost control of it, but it tracks back perfectly from the boundary edge. Back of a length. Good bowling this is from Hitter side. Well, surely Park United missing their run machine Samsul bin Kader. 130 runs, averaging 50 in all innings. The only man alongside Shetako to score 50 in this tournament for Park United. It's the outside edge. Wonderful. That's a peach from Hidoi. Well, talking about Hidoi Hussain, who's been outstanding yesterday with the ball and bat, particularly 5 wickets. Has he nicked it? Has he? No. Oh, everyone thought he had made some contact with it. 3 wickets in this format, in this particular tournament so far. Yesterday, claiming two, his personal best. Well, there's some solid performances in the bowling as well. They've ended up saying the skipper, but the best figures another 3 for 29. And it's a no ball. He's overstepped it. Ooh, this will surely hurt the team and the bowler as well. Extra runs could not be afforded to be given. Well, Zishan is continuing in good form despite sending his partner back earlier on. He's surely having that guilt feeling in himself. He shouldn't have done that. But obviously, he wouldn't want to give away his wicket because he's been scoring runs very pretty good. So he should let that aside and play his game freely. Speaking of that, 4 overs gone. It's 34 for 1. So Mubashir, well, that was an outstanding innings the previous innings when he was given the opportunity to bat. Very poised, very calm and composed with this technique. And his shot selections particularly has been pretty good, except for that one where he was trapped in front. Oh, too much swinging once again. Too many extras being bowled this innings. That's what they should cut off at any cost. No batter could come close to him today. Mubashir. Oh, another wide delivery. No, they can't afford this. They simply can't afford to give too many extras where you have a high stakes play championship where you want to finish strongly this tournament. Oh, that's better. That's better. Slightly full, making the batsman to play on the front foot. That looks like a stock ball. Yesterday he was bowling the similar type of deliveries. Batsmen are particularly finding it hard to drive him right from the off. Oh, outside edge, and I think that's racing away for 4. Yep, it is a thick outside edge, but it does get runs for Park United. And he's overstepped it. More runs to be had. Oh, Mehdi Hassan, what a start. It's a fiery start. 12 runs of 6. So that's the over done. 5 overs gone. 47 for 1. Almost, almost 10 runs going per over. Well, there have been plenty of all rounders being absolutely good this tournament, like the likes of Arslan Shabir. Hideo Hossain particularly didn't had great day at the office when he was batting. But with the bowling, let's see what he can do. Well, that's the thing as a bowler. You should keep your nerves cool, calm, and composed while bowling. Don't want to think too much. Just land it there. Let the ball do its work. Maybe to move away or come back in. That's much better from his previous over where he was bowling wides, which shouldn't be a consistent phenomenon because you would want to consistently pile up the dots and put the pressure back on the batsman when you have them hitting hard. That's much better. This is particularly a much better over. He's got his line and length spot on. Not thinking too much. He's not thinking about swing. He's not thinking about swing. He's just using the pace and just landing it at the right spot. That good length area is what he's aiming for. You hadn't seen much moving away coming across. And he's got his fielders at the right place as well. Well, they've rotated the ball as well, but just one wicket, and that too, the courtesy of a run out. Was a complete mess made out of them, and it's a 50 as well for Park United. 6 overs gone, 51 for one. Yet any bowler from the Golden Eagle side have gotten a wicket. They still wait for one. They've broken the opening partnership, but after that, it's been Park United's game so far. 86 or 70 doesn't seem pretty hard from Park United's point of view. So it's Park United 51 for one of six. And Salman Khan will be the new bowler. Well, third man is slightly into the circle. And fine leg is going finer. There's a deep mid wicket. Long on. Well, the captain is saying to move slightly wider and put fine leg again. Fine leg is fine. They just slapped it across. Now, these singles are really important. While people might say might not affect the game, but it definitely affects a bowler for someone who has to change his angles consistently for the left hand, for the right hand combination for the bat. It's not particularly easy. You need to get used to it. And if your team doesn't have particularly too many left-handers, it's going to be hard. But that's why Salman has gone very simple from his a very simple approach, not doing much, just bowling stump to stump, and from there, it's up to the batter to take on or not. Slightly on the offside, okay, but boundaries are pretty hard to come by. As you can see, the last 10 deliveries, they've been dealing with singles and doubles. Uh, Scoreboard is ticking, but not what they would want. Oh, just guided it using the pace. Healthy over from Salman. He hasn't been hammered. Everything was within the boundary line. So the story is 57 for one. And surely they've stopped the accelerator. So it'll be the captain, Emdad Hussain, scored a bowl. He had previous success as a man of the match in one of the games he played in this tournament. Obviously, he would want to contribute his best. He couldn't do it with the batting. Being sent to the dugout off a run out. A very nice action, very smooth. Perfect balance of light and pace. He's well. Witnessing the both deliveries is bold. He hasn't changed his line or length particularly too much. But there's a good sweep. Reverse sweep is one thing we haven't seen so far. The innovation. We haven't seen slog sweep. We haven't seen scoop shots. Well, usually batters do that when the fielders are well within the circle. They don't usually take on when they have someone at the deep. But they have a chance to do now. Oh, that one just skid on the surface. Well, Zishan, who has got 29 of 23, has scored more than what he scored all tournament. This is his day, truly. Definitely want to finish it off in fine colors. So that's the end of the eighth over. Pretty solid from the skipper, slowing down the run rate. Park United might feel this game is slipping away, but no, it's an evenly poised contest. It's still up for grabs. While the spinners, after the fourth over, have really done a great job, like the likes of Salman Khan, Amdad Hussain. While the Pacers were giving too many wide deliveries, too many extras, the spinners came in and they were bowling pretty straight. Very simple approach. Just bowl at the length. Don't bowl away from the batters or just don't bowl behind the stumps. Big shout. They feel that there might be an inside edge. Well, you can't hear one from here. Normally there would be an extra sound, but from this instance it wasn't, and the umpire wasn't convinced to. This is really smart from Golden Eagles. They would concede that singles and doubles were not giving away boundaries. This is a good ploy. And they've been bowling particularly in the good or back of a length with the change in pace. If they're going slightly fuller, they go a bit fast. And when the short trackers, they're going a bit slow. Oh, I think that's a wide delivery, or maybe not. Spies given. Shots are catch it, and what a take in the deep. An absolute stunner in the field. They needed something special to get them back. Look at the celebrations there. He set the field perfect. Salman Khan, who's been bowling exceptionally well, just dealing with singles and dots, he gets his reward. And Zishan, who's bat through the innings, just couldn't, just couldn't come of his comfort zone. He did try to do it, going hammering the bowler, but in doing so, he's found the fielder at long off. Although he scored more than what he scored all tournament today, it wasn't enough. Golden Eagles are right back in this contest. They broke the partnership, and surely this will break the momentum for Park United. And this is the game of cricket that we have seen multiple times. One side being at the single and then rise up at the top out of nowhere. It wasn't particularly against the run of play. It was just a matter of time. It just when it was. There was too many singles and they're out of boundaries for the past couple of deliveries. Almost 20 deliveries, then they haven't scored much runs. As you can see, wide deliveries and singles are the ones that come by, but that run rate has really dipped a lot. Unlike yesterday, this today has been more of a spin. Spinners who are doing the jobs great. End of the ninth over. Wonderful over. This is from Salman Khan. A very, very eventful over. A stunning catch along on. So it's Hidayat Hussain. He may be not with the bat. He's back, he's saying here. So it's Amtad Hussain, skipper. He'll be pretty happy with what the team has accomplished. So Mehdi Hassan as well, not particularly too fearsome. So far the batters, Pak United batters haven't been as aggressive as they would want to be. Oh, this is a good shift, good passenger play between both the sides, particularly Golden Eagles. Oh, he slashed at it. Somali Shafkat is the new batter. Relatively decent bowling spell. He had 2 overs, 5 runs, 1 wicket in the previous innings. He was almost playing the similar role as Salman Khan, just trying to slow the run rate, not doing much about it. Another decent over from the skipper, and run rate is slowing down tremendously. They have to do something about it. They look stuck. The clarity isn't there between the batters. They've been rotating the strikes, but boundaries are really, really hard. They haven't struck one yet. It's been 30 plus deliveries and no boundaries. And looks like going for spin is the best for Golden Eagles right there. While the Pacers were attacking, they weren't consistent and a lot of wides, particularly. Extras being given, no balls, beat no balls, wide. But the spinners have been very disciplined. It's been that first stump line or slightly shift towards the off stump or maybe towards the middle stump. There hasn't been much being bowled at the pads because there's not much protection on the deep for at the leg side apart from a deep mid wicket. Oh, nicely stopped in the deep. Should have been coming back for two, but couldn't. Just the one. Batsman thought that it cleared the boundary. Maybe slightly harder would have been Slightly harder hit would have resulted, but yet incredible fielding in the deep, running hard at it, stopping it. Or you could see the third man and fine leg are slightly up in the circle, trying to target that gap between mid wicket and fine leg. Too many dots. What a turnover this is. Turn around this is. You can see just 5 runs on the last 10 deliveries. Oh, that's gone long. That's gone high. Just tipped over the bar. It's a six. Well, Malik had enough of defending it. He breaks the shackles. Salman Khan, who kept things really quiet, slightly drops it a hint fuller and he gets hammered for six. Well, a desperate lunge was not enough to stop it from going. Hidayat Hussain, who had taken a stun earlier on, this time even he couldn't do anything about it. Oh, knocked him over! When he could bowl deliveries like that, why would you need the field to help? He has cleaned Malik, who has struck a six earlier on. He has to depart early after being slightly aggressive, who had wanted to take on. He wanted to move on, he wanted to tee it off, but he ended up being bowled. Brilliance of Salman Khan on wheels. So, 3 overs, 13 runs, 2 wickets. Salman Khan right back at it. Another wolf back into the hut. So, 73 for 3. So is the captain. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting contest between the captain and this edition's best bowler. It is Noor Ijas. That wonderful performance against the Wilson Cricket Club. Hat trick with a fifer. The only man to do so. Well, this is smart bit of captaincy, just reserving your best bowler for the last. And is brought him at the right time, right after the 10th over. Oh, when you're having deliveries like that, it's pretty hard to deal with them. Coming to your stump, you always want to protect your stumps, and that's what happens in your muscle memory when trying to play just slow, just trying to rotate singles. And he goes high. It's a chance. Oh, misjudged it. Skipper itself saying he's just looping over, but the bowler says maybe he could have run slightly harder. That could have been the game. Oh, guides it. Oh, another misfield. Second run. Oh, well, the captain apologizes for his scabby work at the field, but nonetheless, 79 runs, 3 wickets in 12 overs. Well, in this type of format, where for the batsmen, they should be aiming on the offside because I haven't seen much of slocking towards the offside. Particularly, it's pretty tough, as it's described. Hitting a six right through the covers is one of the hardest shots to play because to get the elevation and the timing, and for the amount of power that you have to execute, is pretty hard. It's one of the hardest tracks because it's equally hard as playing the straight drive back down the ground, and that's why I haven't seen much. And you need a right delivery to play that. Like if that was slightly back of the length from Salman, maybe onto waist height or coming slightly higher, maybe dispatching on the offside would be an option. But right now, bowling has been good. That's the thing about Salman. He always crams out the batsmen for space, not allowing them to free their arms. It's coming back of the length where you would feel that you can cut, but the the predictability is very hard. He sometimes tosses it wider, and sometimes he just tosses it on the off stump. This time into the gap, but not the power. Well, they have to find a way. This PAK United team who say that 150 chasing it's pretty it's a good task. It's a task that we would want to challenge ourselves, but bowling them within 120 would be better. We got 130 instead, but the chasing hasn't looked pretty smooth. It's pretty evident why Mdad Hussain, the skipper of Golden Eagles, elected to bat first because particularly they know they don't do well under pressure. And story of over number 13, 84 for 3. Well, to recall things back in the morning, Golden Eagles won the toss and elected to bat first. And then when they were put into batting, it was an immense test against Zishan, who had been bowling exceptionally well. And then came Mubashir, who scored a match saving 47, who led them to a score of 137. Best of starts for Park United. Really, really good start with 12 runs, 15 runs in the first over, and then a follow wicket with a run out. Oh, tried innovate but never got the execution well at all. It was a leading edge, trying to be one knee down and scoop it back on fine leg. As there's no fine leg, it's pretty very wide. It's almost like a backward square. Played it on the offside, and that does it. That will ease some nerves. Applause from the dugout, and that is a much better shot. Cuts it on the offside. A boundary was desperately needed, and the captain has struck it at the great time. He has to continue, as there's not much deliveries left. Finds inside it, just a single. There should be two. It was drifting down the leg side. It was pretty evident. Very conclusive from the umpire. Good decision made there. 14 overs gone, 93 runs only, 46 need of 30. It's not a big ask. It's pretty much achievable, but it's up to this boat. Only 30 deliveries there, 46. He's coming down, right down the wire. Asif, the captain, steadying his ship. It's almost very nice to see that your captain is batting and your captain is leading from the front. It's always a good feeling. So it's the skipper once again. Oh, it's the skipper to skipper contest. Amtad Hussain against Asif. Ooh, it's not the typical off spin deliveries that his ball is going away from the right hander, almost asking him to reach. Oh, inside edge, runs behind. Again, the rain has really slowed the pace of the outfield. Aspires to today's played final yesterday. Runs were just freely flowing in the third man final leg region. Oh, top edge this time. There's a lot of chirping in the middle from the wicketkeeper, encouraging him. Well, that's the thing. Golden Eagles are not letting this going easy. Not many loose deliveries being bowled as well. So short delivery. Catching is the call. Just right in front. Decent over here, right again. There's 4 coming of it. It's 95 for 3, 5 overs to spare. 25 deliveries, 42 runs needed. Yeah, some fun rules in this game. Like, we always wish that this could happen. Like the last man stand, who would have thought that the last batter was not. Oh, it's gone up in the air. This will take some catching ball and running. Oh, that was an impressive effort there from Hido Hosing, running all the way from long off, coming towards the bowlers and picking it up. At the last moment, he let it slip away. But that's an incredible effort. Oh, this time goes long. And it is a boundary, a rare boundary. And that will bring up the 100. Crisply time on the offside. But looks like he's paid the price of losing the wicket. Opportunity there was going really, really high. But he still said that he didn't take that catch. He would have been two stunners in one game. So 16 overs gone, 103 for 3. Well, this is not the similar chase that we saw earlier on. The loss of wicket isn't tremendous, but the runs have been slightly on the slower side. To everyone's surprise, this would have been an easier chase, but it just lacked a slight firepower between the batters. But nonetheless, Mehdi Hassan scoring 40 of 35 was been one of the key highlights throughout this game. Was not played the most aggressive bit of innings, but who has stayed there long, occupying the crease for some time, and the captain as well. When Malik trying to be aggressive, he got hit. The stumps were blown away, but unlike him, Ghani Khan went in the most annoying fashion. When players tried to play safe, so one they have really showed their true class. And Ishita Hossain, well, haven't there's not been much of a change, and it's pretty interesting that no one has really targeted that fine leg region or the deep backward square region. It's going up in there. This should be taken. Oh, couple of steps forward it was. Not giving away any boundaries in this over as well. Only one boundary in the last 10 deliveries. 13 runs of 10. Jams down at it. This is impressive from Hideo Hussain. Just keeping things under control. For deliveries ball, only 4 runs. A run a ball that is giving. He has to take on. By taking on, as he found the fielder? Yes, he does. And the pressure was building up in the middle for the batters. Well, the captain couldn't wait any long. And the wicketless Hideo Hussain has got a wicket. He has deserved that one. After building the pressure in the middle, who have been dealing with just singles, they really lacked aggression as the day progressed, Park United. And the asking grade is 2 per delivery. 30 runs needed in 15. Were only the first over, there were 15 runs in that over. And after that, they've really slowed down in the innings. In the midway, they've really lost their way. The occasional boundary couldn't come, and maybe they would have thought that taking singles would really frustrate them. But as far as Golden Eagles are concerned, without boundaries, they're fine with it. But impressive performance in the field and impressive bowling from Hideyosen towards the end. And one key thing that helped them is the, the reduction in extras as well. That's Khairul Alam. Oh, smacked it hard. That is the vacant region that they should be exploiting from the start. Wonderfully struck again against the run up play. Carol Alam drops one full and takes complete use of it. This time he is placed mid wicket, slightly towards cow corner. As he nicked it, is a swing and a miss. Well, Park United and Golden Eagles are known not to be great while chasing, defending totals as well. Is it out? Yes, it is out. Well, jubilant they are. Golden Eagles not running hard at the second one, very hesitant. And another wicket goes. It's the fifth wicket. Well, they will completely crumble under pressure. They just couldn't handle Park United. Mahdi Hassan is still there, but the new man will depart. Well, it's a wicket for the team. Great running, great fielding. So, new batter in 113 runs, 24 required of 11. It was an over pitch delivery, but it wouldn't matter at all as long as singles come by, not a boundary. So that ends the over. 18th over. Coming right down the wire, it is 23 required of 10. Couple of boundaries and a 6 a maximum would do favor for Park United. But Golden Eagles really have this game under their control. Nuri just maybe not as the man he was yesterday. He was on cloud 9, but he would be on top of the world if he wins this for his team. A lot of tensions on both the ends. Was a low full toss. It was an opportunity. Timing wasn't there for Sujan. Played it on the leg side. There's a man patrolling in the deep. A lot of nerves for the batter. Oh, he goes high. Has he got the distance? Not so. Yes, he's taken the catch in the deep. Easy catch. It's a wicket for Nurijas. He placed it perfectly. Good bowling and good catch in the deep as well. Nothing to rocket science about it. while the wickets are just falling like a deck of cards under pressure. Had an absolutely tremendous start. 50 coming off the first. Then the fall of wicket with Dhani Khan that really frustrated Zishan, who had, that was committing suicide with the run out, and they've done it multiple times. And time to time, when boundaries didn't come by, they were really a drought of boundaries. They were in search. But more importantly, was the resistance of having a boundary. They weren't persistent, or the aggression wasn't there. Oh, it's an inside edge. But Golden Eagles were really persistent with their bowling. Absolutely wonderful. There's 6 deliveries left. 20 needed of it. Is there a twist in the tail? Goes high. This should be an easy catch. And he's taken. That should be the game. But it does steal a run. But it is the seventh wicket. Nurijas towards the end, chipping for his team nicely. And he finishes off his 4 over spell with 2 wickets and 23 runs. So Mehdi Hassan, the only man who stood there for a long time, has to depart. And the last man standing is Saad Ali Sheikh. 80 needed of 5. Single handedly can he do it. At any cost, they should be protecting the boundaries. The second half of the innings is just been Golden Eagles. Slow delivery, no run. 80 needed of 4. Bowlers shouldn't be in negligence. Oh, he goes high. Has he got the distance? Yes, he does. He's gone all the way for 6. They shouldn't be overconfident in this stage. 12 needed of 4. 2 hits away from a winning runs. It is still possible for Saad Ali Sheikh to single-handedly win this for Park United. Running hard for 2, running hard for 2. Not the best of throws, but he's still scoring those runs. 10 needed of 2. Oh, from the complex eye. It's a nail biting finish. I'm nail biting here as well. Oh, it's a wide delivery. It's a wide delivery. No, you can't be doing that at the final over. Pressure is getting on towards the bowler as well right now. Towards the end, Golden Eagles have had the game. They shouldn't slip away right now. This should be easy too. It is 7 off 1. A 6 would be a super over. Batsman is on his feet. Could this be? Could this be it? And knocks him over the last delivery. Golden Eagles are the plate championship winners. Trying to hoik it on the leg side. It is a thumping win. What a fitting way to end the tournament. They fall off. Park United were short of 6 runs, and Golden Eagles, they can stand tall today after an impressive run. Well, Side Adishade will shake his head and go, but he's done his best till the end. Well, what a game of cricket we've witnessed. It had excitement, joy, drama, emotions right there. Well, players are walking off the field, and this is an impressive win. It came right down the wire. It was a thrilling match. So Golden Eagles have won this match by 6 runs. The first match they've won after defending a total for the first time in this tournament, and PAK United the first time failing to chase. Well, both the teams played their heart out. They played their best. They came here today with a mission to win. Well, Captain Asif may be thinking that 1 or 2 runs, maybe 1 or 2 boundaries would have really gave them a hope to win. They weren't very far away. They were just few runs short. Ecstasy for Golden Eagles. Well, they finished it high this tournament. PAK United will be sadly disappointed of not finishing it. They've done their best. Well, that's the game done for the Play Championship. We are right away from the match that we are waiting for this throughout the tournament. It is the final of the last man stands. It's the last match that stands in our way. So stay tuned for